My name is Xie You. When I was born, I was blessed by thousands of evil spirits and protected by all evil spirits. But that is not something to be happy about. Heaven officials' blessing. Nothing is taboo. Evil spirits are hard to hurt. The blessing is the goodwill of those evil spirits. But it is definitely not a good thing for human beings. Just like those people who worship the god of wealth, the blessing of the god of wealth is to make your wealth prosperous. And no one worships the god of poor because the blessing of the god of poor makes you poor, which is suffering for people. Not to mention the blessings of those evil spirits, which caused me to almost die early. Even my parents, who were by my side for a long time, were implicated by these blessings. That's why I haven't seen my parents since I was born, and I've been living with my grandfather. The reason I survived should also be because of my grandfather. Many times, I wish I could die early, because the so-called blessings of the evil spirits have made me unable to see, touch, taste, and smell since I could remember. That's it. Apart from being able to hear and speak, I lost all my other senses, and I even lost feeling in one leg, making me limp when I walk. No one in the village thought highly of me, and my peers laughed at me all the time. Blindly, cripple, retard, that's what they called me. This blindly is from the outside. Go back to your hometown. My mother said that he's an evil person. He was born like this, and his parents don't want him anymore. Kill this evil spirit. Kill this evil spirit. Humans. Stupid and dirty, blindly excluding the irregular. You are our pet. Those damn humans have no right to bully you. As long as you say the word, they will all die. I know you can hear me. There's no need to restrain yourself. You should be the most respected. Run! The female devil is coming. You'll better remember this. Whoever dares bully Xie You again, I will beat them up until their mother doesn't recognize them anymore. Thank you. I am leaving, but I will be back. Xie You. You are the gentlest person I have ever met. Mum said girls shouldn't be like me. When we meet again, I will become as gentle as you. And then I'll become your... It's morning. Who was that girl? Do you know what time it is? Still not getting up? I'm getting up, Grandpa. You got up really early today. But there is no one who gets up this early to tell fortune and read feng shui, and if they could wake up this early, would they even do this type of job? You bastard! You're still looking down on our profession. If it weren't for my ability, you would have fucking died already. Yes. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. I'll help you wash and dress, and we'll go for a walk. Hold on. I have something to tell you, kid. You want to send a love letter to Grandma Wang? Or do you want me to schedule a dance with Granny Zhao? I'm not trying to judge you, but we're so poor that we can't afford for you to play around. Don't make it so that when I bring home a wife, you'll tell me that she's related to your lover or something like that. Make sure you wear the blindfold first and use the wooden crutch. Because of those two things, I almost lost my life. I've reminded you like 800 times, and yet you still can't remember. Don't let others know that you are cured. Okay, I got it, and I will definitely pay attention next time. But beside those grannies, who else will come to our shop? And this blindfold and crutch are really uncomfortable to use. Did you get checked? I'm going to die. What? Did you just say, I'm going to die? Don't joke about that. If you have any wishes, then just ask. Don't always scare me like this, okay? Who's joking with you, brat? It's not like I haven't taught you how to read someone's fortune. Can't you read it yourself? When did this happen? Why didn't you tell me until now? I already knew there would be such a day, but I didn't know the specific day. If I told you in advance, wouldn't you cry every day? All right, don't make such a sad face. I'm still alive, aren't I? So I can still give you some advice. You should know that when you were born, you were blessed by your sands of evil spirits, and those filthy things wanted to drag you back to the underworld just after you were born. It was you who swapped the positions and helped me set the 5 marriage contracts. And the blessings were also divided into 5 parts. Even though I was disabled all over, I survived. What you don't know is those 5 women originally had the fate of young Xie. All are signs of extreme property and premature death. After the blessings of the evil spirits, the yin and yang were reconciled, and they could become dragons and phoenixes. So now they should be living well. Now that you are an adult, if you don't choose one to marry, even though it will not lead to death, your fake disability will become true. Do I really need to get married? Is it really necessary? Isn't everything fine once the marriage contracts are determined? Others may not know, but don't tell me you do either. Don't tell me you've never talked to those filthy things. Marriage contracts, if not carried out, would they give their blessings to unrelated people? Then, why do you want me to keep pretending to be disabled? Isn't it just to deceive them, to make them think that I can't bear more blessings? Oh, I was just lying to you. They are all pervasive, so how can you hide it from them? It's just to hide it from the eyes of the world. It's also the requirement of those evil spirits, because you saved those 5 girls in their eyes. The 5 girls would have died young if it hadn't been for their blessings. Since you are their savior, if they refuse to follow the contract because you are disabled, it is definitely not a good match. Is it really necessary? Why don't you just let everyone face it? Why is it so complicated? Our family is already very poor, and I'm disabled. Who would take a fancy with me? Did they do it for a purpose? By the way, there is another thing. Don't let others know about your prowess. If no one marries you in the end, then you will be disabled your life, and they will not live to be 30 years old. If I choose one to get married with, then the other 4. Those women have survived to this day because of your marriage contract. If they break the contract, they will naturally have to return what they got. But we never met. How could they marry a stranger who is disabled? They are ignorant, therefore, that's something you should consider. Ultimately, it is up to you to make the decision. Your instructions are very clear. Before my funeral, I would like to provide a few more instructions. I'm going out today, and if I don't return by nightfall, then you can live your life as you choose, and there's no need to carry on with your marriage or pretend to be disabled. If it's a coffin that comes back, it's business as usual. 3 days later, someone will come to bury me. Remember not to talk to those people, let alone let them know that you can see them. If I come back by myself, kill me at any cost, because Grandpa isn't Grandpa anymore. What do you mean by that? Grandpa is not Grandpa. What does that mean? If you don't go out today, then nothing will happen. There are some things you can't hide from. As long as you do what I say, we will see each other again one day. Are you saying you won't die? I knew it. No matter what, you are the first disciple of the former celestial master. How could you pass away in such an ordinary way? Enough! Remember everything I said earlier. But there is no need to remember the next sentence. Because what I want to say is that everything you've gone through, actually, is all the fault of Grandpa. Old man Xie passed away. I heard he passed away last night. He was a wonderful person. It looks like you really can't beat old age. But he left behind a blind boy by himself. Shh, don't let someone hear you. That old man is finally gone. Only that cripple is left now. We can finally... Ah! Why is there a luxury car? Oh. Isn't that Muling? I've seen the drama she starred in. That superstar. That's right. Why did she come here? Give some money to those scammers. Yes, ma'am, Xie You. So, you really are blind. I don't know what my father is thinking, but he doesn't allow me to break off the engagement. State your conditions. I will never marry you. Since it was an engagement that my grandfather and your father decided, get your father to come to talk. What's the point of you coming here? If my father agreed to come, I wouldn't have spared you a single glance. You're blind and cripple. You don't deserve me. So it's obvious that you want to break off the engagement, yet you want to force me to talk to your father about it. Isn't that a little unreasonable? So what? You just need to put forward your conditions. Either way, I won't marry a blind man. You're blind and cripple. Your grandfather must have lied to my dad. Otherwise, who would have gotten engaged with you? Who would have gotten engaged to me? Lady, it's not I don't want to break off the engagement. Instead, you have to line up to break off the engagement. My name is Yu Yanran, and my father said that I received a big favour from Senior Xi back then. Now that he is gone, I will burn an incense in honour of him. You're Mr. Xi, right? My name is Lin Yazoo. My old man told me everything he needed to say before he died. I'm going to kowtow to your old man, and we can talk about our business slowly. Brother Xi, I finally get to see you. You are that tomboy? Grandpa Xi. Please rest in peace. With me here, I'll take good care of Brother Xi. No one can hurt him. Do you want to pay respects to my grandfather too? Who would want to pay respects to someone they don't know? Let me tell you something. You can't handle the first three. The last girl and the student might have a crush on you. As long as you call off the engagement, I can give you a sum of money to make the two of you live happily ever after. I could be ruthless if you were mean. But now you're acting like a sunder with a little kindness, and I really don't know what to do. How's being a sunder? I'm leaving. See, only I am trying to make it up to you. Some people don't take this engagement seriously at all, and they won't even talk to you. I can understand, after all, no one wants to marry a blind man. That's not like that. Even though you have some flaws, you look pretty good. Even if none of us want to marry you. If you need something, you can call this number, including your eyes and your legs, and I will help you find the best doctor. If you want to break off the engagement, then just do it. Don't act like a charity, okay? Didn't you have the same attitude just now? I was deliberately pretending to be mean in order to make you give up. You get it. After all, because I'm so outstanding, falling in love with me will hurt you too much. This is not me trying to break off the engagement. Even though I resent my parents for determining my marriage, it would be unfair to you, me, and this engagement if I just refuse from the start. And marriage is a very complicated thing, so what we need is a period of time to get to know each other, and then decide whether to break off the engagement or not. Sorry, I just thought you'd be like that tender girl and try to give me as much money as I need to break off the engagement. If you think this engagement can be turned into a part of financial compensation, I can give you more than Miss Mew. Who are you looking down on? Do you know how much it costs to get me to act? I have a meeting in a bit. If you need anything, please feel free to contact me. She doesn't want to give money, yet she wants to break off the engagement. Let me tell you, she must be very rich. When it's time, you can cheat a little bit out of her. You change your face so fast. Don't you want me to accept the charity? It's a different story now. If she spends money to solve it, she is doing charity. And if she doesn't spend money, she is stingy. You can't take the charity, but you can cheat the stingy. Mr. Xi, I'm not here to break off the engagement. I really want to date you. Of course, we can also go straight to getting a marriage certificate. Quickly say no. You definitely cannot handle her. This little sister is cute and kind. If you like Mr. Xi, then I don't mind being your sister. I've heard people talk about you, owner of the Moonlight Bar. It's not a nice place, and you're not a nice person either. Little sister, it's not as easy to tell the good from the bad as you think, and I'm a helpless and weak woman. If I want to survive, how would it be that easy? He is already blind and cripple, so it is impossible for him to follow a woman like you. This is my business card. Even though you can't see it, you should be able to smell it, right? My body fragrance is on it. I will be waiting for your call, Mr. Xi. I'll come immediately when you call. Those women pretending to be a nice person. I'm blind, and they gave me business cards, so I can't see what's on them. I'll have to bother you in order for you to record it on my phone. I already said you don't need to look for them. I can help you with anything. From now on, you can only call me. Leave it to me, Brother Xie You, and I'll help you record these people's business cards. I'll also add my own number. It's the 17th one in the contacts. If you need anything, you can also contact me, Brother Xie You. This girl is pretty good. Like I said, I can help you too if you two want to be together. Help. Brother C, you and I are meant to be together. We don't need anyone's help. What's the matter with you? I obviously have good intentions. What's with your attitude? Brother C, you today, I'll be staying. Mission has been posted. It seems like there is no way to live with Brother C you this time. Something urgent just came up, so I need to deal with it. Focus on your work. I've been like this for 10 years, so you don't have to worry. What? What with her? That look, and a mission. What kind of mission? Everyone has their own secrets. If you're curious, ask her yourself. Ask her. She's just a student. So why should I, a superstar, talk to her? But looking at it this way, that girl isn't particularly suitable for you. How about you being single for the rest of your life? Because if I give you money, those women will come for it. Have you ever considered marrying me? Don't think I'm interested in you just because I'm talking to you for a few minutes. I just find you pitiful. Otherwise, I wouldn't care about you. Don't have any ideas about me. All right. Even if your words are unpleasant, you're still a good person, so let me give you something. What's that thing? It looks so ugly. I don't want it. Oh. Sure enough, you really don't understand the world at all. When you give a girl something, of course the girl has to be reserved, and you have to keep insisting on it. It's that complicated. You can slowly learn. Also, just because I've taken your thoughts, don't think that I'm interested in you. Since I've taken your thing, I will definitely help you out, which is considered courtesy. There is no way you, a blind man, is worthy of me. Don't have any ideas about me. You've said that like 3 or 5 times already. I've remembered it by heart now, so you can be certain. Very good. Remember to contact me immediately if you have any needs, and call me if you want to meet other women, or you will suffer a lot. Hey! The amulet I gave you, remember to wear it on your body at all times. Although it's ugly, it's very useful. Hump! That will depend on my mood. I'll wear it if I'm in a good mood, and I won't wear this ugly thing when I'm not in a good mood. Linger, is that blind man your betrothed? Sister Hong, I can call him blind and crippled, but you can't. Linger, it can't be that you were moved by him, right? Look at your status. If the media find out, you... No, I won't like him. But I know very well that their family has helped our family, and they're already living like that, yet he has never asked for anything from us. Even though he did not ask for anything before, I'm concerned, now that he knows who you are. Living a hard life and not asking others to repay the favour is because of their noble character, but not repaying the favour is us being narrow-minded. The reason I don't want you to call him blind and crippled is because I'm afraid that he's sensitive and will feel that we're looking down on him and won't let me help him anymore. It's my fault for not thinking it through. It's just that weren't you the ones who called him that first? My attitude toward him comes from my fear that he will fall in love with me. After all, I won't ever be together with him, so falling in love with me will only hurt him more. Grandpa, I've met with all the girls. They are all different in their ways, but I can confirm that they are all kind-hearted, so I want to save them. Just that. These girls are all proud and arrogant, and since I also can't tell them the truth, how can I save them? Little you, open the door. Grandpa is back. Grandpa's is back. No. Grandpa said if he comes back, it won't be him anymore. Humans knock 3 times. Ghosts knock 4 times. Spirits of the dead, do not open the door. The thing outside knocked 4 times. Open the door. Open it. Do you not want to see your grandpa? Ha ha ha! That's it. That's right, open the door, and you can see Grandpa. As long as you open the door, I'll promise you anything. Ha ha! Who knew Xie Yu's grandson would be such a trash? Just a soul call can control him. Grandson, come with Grandpa. Grandpa is here to pick you up. Linhai's Taoist Alliance. 100 Spirits of the Night. How could it appear in Linhai? Zheng Xihai, President of the Taoism Alliance Branch. President? Call all the deacons at once. Investigate the traces of the 100 Spirits of the Night. 100 Spirits of the Night? Soul call? I've heard all of these things from my grandpa, and the reason I came out isn't because I was bewitched by you guys. But Grandpa said that if he came back, I have to kill him at all costs. Kill us! Just relying on your weak skills? If your grandpa was here, it would be a different story. If you answer my question, I can consider making your dissipation less painful. I want to know where my grandpa went. A fox exploiting the tiger's might. Do you think we are really afraid of you? In Linhai, there is no corpse king stronger than me. It seemed like I won't be getting any answers. It's true, I'm not really your opponent. I'm afraid that even the Taoism Alliance branch may not have a solution. But they can. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! You finally acknowledge our existence. I don't want to listen to nonsense. Get rid of them for me. How can it be? How could a monster like you survive? How could the Celestial Master Mansion allow your existence? Hiss. It stopped. Is the compass broken? That's impossible. It has never been wrong for centuries. But if it's not wrong, how could the 100 Spirits of the Night be stopped so easily? Strange. Really strange. Everything is as Grandpa said. Someone will come and bury him. Grandpa, everything you've said has already happened. I've done everything right. Then you have to keep your word. We'll definitely see each other again one day. Hey. It's time for little Blindly to pay the protection fee. Don't think that we don't know. That wicked old man is dead. You should pay all the protection fees you owe. After the old man passed away, you, a handicapped person, were left alone, and since you're blind with no one to care for you. How about this? I'll be nice and live here, so that can take care of you. That old man should have money, right? How about you lend a sum to spend? Hiss. Kill them. Kill them. Filthy human beings do not deserve to live in this world. Not only them, this world is not worthy of your birth. Kill. 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 Shut up! Do not believe that me begging you once is enough to acknowledge you all. You weren't trying to help me. You just didn't want me to die. I'm Xie. I'm human. Scram, you bastards. Scram. Who are you telling to scram? Little Blindly, is it because we were too nice to you that you dare talk to us like that? No, You. I think it's been a long time since you ate my fist. I will now. You bastards. Dare touch my brother Xie. Courting death. Big bro. Damn, you bitch. Eek. This look is like treating us like trash. I really like it. Big bro, I think I'm in love. Thanks, guys, for watching my video.